Jason of Huck Outdoors, and today I wanted to go over my camera gear that I use out on the trail, and also all the other gear that supports it, like the tripods, monopods, stuff I use to track, like my Garmin watch, and also the equipment I use to put out the videos. So I did this video a few years ago, and I just wanted to update it for you guys because things have changed a little bit. So here we go, let's get into it. This is the main equipment I use on the trail, guys. Just going from left to right. I've got my Garmin Epix watch. I got a Samsung X10 that I use for pictures. I got my GoPro Hero 4 with the microphone that I use for most of the shots I talk with. Over here is my GoPro 5 on the Karma grip. Pretty neat. I've got two other tripods I use. I've got a small one and a big one. This is also a tripod. And back here, that right there is my slider. I don't take that out as much as I should, but it makes for some excellent shots. So for tripods, I have this small one right here, a little mini one. I usually keep that in my electronics bag, and I can use it to watch movies at night as well, but I can set up my GoPro 5 with that. Sometimes I'll take the bigger tripod. It's just a bigger version of that little one. As you can see, still pretty small. Then I've got this one here. It's a tripod, but this is also my monopod. And when I use it, it's got the tripod right here, as you guys can see. And this also, being a monopod, I can undo that, extend it a little bit, and then this also breaks out and extends more. But that is with my GoPro Hero 4. When I'm doing slider shots, I use this right here. It usually has a secondary track that connects. But it goes on different speeds. I can use that for time lapse, or if people are walking the trail and I'll set this going, and this will just move slowly with the GoPro attached to the top. I don't have the attachment in right now. But it makes for some cool shots. I'll put a shot in here to show you guys what it looks like. All my pictures, for like 99% of my pictures, are done on the Samsung S7. Take some good pictures actually. Sometimes I take my work phone out with me, which is an S8, and that takes even better pictures, but for most of the time I'm out there, that's all I need. Next is this watch right here. It's a GPS watch. It's a Garmin Epix, and I use that to track my hikes. So sometimes you see at the end of the video, like a Google Earth with the track that I walked or hiked. This is what I track it with. It's a Garmin Epix. It's a great watch. I usually pair it with a Garmin Tempe, and the Tempe shows me the temperature out there, but otherwise it's a really good watch. It has full topo maps on here, which you need to know how to learn to read a topo map, but it's well worth it. This here is the main GoPro I use to film all my forward-facing talking shots. It's got the screen here. It's a GoPro 4 Silver, I believe. And great camera. I film everything 1080p, 60 frames a second, but on this monopod here I can adjust it, as you can see, either way. I've got a little microphone on there. Need to get a new one. This one's had a test of time. It's lasted me for almost a year and a half, but that is a GoPro 4 Silver that I use for all the forward shots. Majority of my shots I use the GoPro Karma grip for all my nature shots, all the shots I do that are panning back and forth, the tree shots, everything. But with a Karma grip, I can control my GoPro Hero 5, everything right here. I either can push the red button to turn it on, or this mode right here to turn it on. That's the power button. As you can see, it comes on. Let's see here, you can see it. The screen's on now. I can film. I get a lot of great stabilized shots with this. If I want to record, I just hit the red button, or I can use this button here for the panning shots in it. If I want to pan up, you can see how that GoPro is now facing up. If I want to bring it back to the horizon line, I will push this button right here. I'll show you guys. And now it's back to the horizon line. As you can see, very smooth. Loving it. And I also use this GoPro in here. Let me turn it off. But the GoPro I use right here was given to me by my buddy Alex when he passed away. And this one here, the Hero 5, I use for all my night shots as well. I've had some pretty cool night shots with it, and they've turned out pretty darn good. You can replace this right here If I have the door on, it's fully waterproof. But it's a great camera. It fits my needs for what I do. And along with this one, these two GoPros are pretty much all I film with. Every once in a while, I've filmed on my Samsung S7 some clips when the weather's too cold and the batteries die in these. But battery-wise, I carry external batteries with me all the time. I just don't get these ones are a Power Extra. Smart Tree makes them. There's a couple other brands. And I carry usually 5 to 6 with me for both, just to be safe. But both are great cameras to use, and they film great. They can actually shoot great pictures too, just don't seem to use it as much. It's more video. I'm still using Corel Videostudio. Now I'm using X10. Was on version 8 a while back. You can see it's pretty easy to use any of the clips. I can pull clips down, put them in. If I don't want that clip, pull it out. Titles are pretty easy, transitions, so on. But that is it. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. If you got any comments at all, any questions on any of the gear I use, put in the comments below. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit that like button, give it a thumbs up. And thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, we'll see you on the next adventure.